the room, did I go, It's really insulting if someone just suddenly appears and you go, So, this weekend, it was Comic-Con in San Diego, which Comic-Con, if you don't know, is a big convention of... All right. It's a big convention of really cool people who love great stuff. Or, if you don't know, it's kind of like, it's a science fiction Ren fair. It's where all people that enjoy science fiction go dressed up as stormtroopers and all that, and they all walk around and think it's awesome. And I couldn't get to go this year, and I'm really bummed about it, but... Oh, like, you're so cool. Anyway, yeah? Yeah? Anyway, Jeff Peterson went.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you got your Comic-Con badge on? Are you wearing it? Oh, yeah, he's got his little badge on there. Jeff went.
Yes.
Yeah, all right. Stop rubbing it in. Now, people have said to me, Craig, why have you got a robot skeleton sidekick? It seems that in many ways you've gone from deconstructing the late-night format which you inherited to openly mocking it. And I'm like, it's like you're inside my head! And then people say to me, but Craig, why would you mock the very format that's provided food and shelter for you and your robot? And then I remember lines from a movie that I made up in my head. And in that movie, I'm tough and brave and strong, and somebody who's very attractive says to me, hey, Craig, what are you rebelling against? And I say, what you got? And then I remember they made that movie with Marlon Brando. It's called The Wild One. Made it in 1950-something. That was before robots.
Yes.
Anyway, the good news is, Jeff made it back from Comic-Con, and I didn't get to go, which makes him...
I'm just the robot.
He is just a robot. But, Jeff, something happened at Comic-Con that I want to share with you. Jeff went from being a robot to a man.
Grant Imahara tightened my nuts.
We'll be right back.
It's hard to stay up, it's been a long, long day, and you got the Sandman at the door. But hang on, leave the TV on, and let's do it anyway. It's okay, you can always sleep through one tomorrow, okay? Hey, hey, tomorrow's just your future yesterday.
Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
Let your applause die away naturally. Please try and pay attention to me as if I was a warm-up comedian who had in some way threatened you with disgrace. People often say to me, Craig, why are your audience so enthusiastic? Because we have a professional warm-up comedian, that's why. A warm-up comedian who warms them up. If you hobos want to stay out of jail, you better start laughing. I'm laughing the best that I can. I'm trying to laugh, but I'm hungry. You'll get your chicken. You'll get your chicken, but you'll get your chicken when I says you get your chicken. Wait a minute, Craig, you've turned into some sort of pirate. Yes, I have. It's a great day for America, everybody. It's a great day for America, but it is a sad day for Tony Hayward, the BP guy. He's stepping down. Stepping down. He's been reassigned. He's been reassigned to Russia. I think what BP figures that it's true. They're putting him over there. BP Russia. They've got BP Russia as well. So if he screws up there, no one's going to notice because Russia already has the Black Sea. So they'll be like, what? Anyway, no. All right. Don't overdo it or it'll sound phony. Anyway, BP weren't supposed to make this announcement until tomorrow, but it is BP, so the news leaked. But the big news story today is very shocking, actually. The New York Times, number one, that the New York Times got the story. But in the New York Times, there's an article full of secrets about the war in Afghanistan. Now, the spoiler alert here is that the war isn't going that well. But the story... The story is backed up by 91,000 classified documents, and the New York Times got the documents from an organization called WikiLeaks. No, that's true. That's absolutely true. It's not a joke. It's called WikiLeaks. Now, my advice is be careful if you Google WikiLeaks, though, because I typed it wrong and I ended up at a site called RickyLeaks, and I wasted the entire day looking at pictures of Ricky Martin. Which is... Is that a day wasted? I don't think so. But, anyway, what I'm saying is these classified documents show, and this is true, apparently, anyway, from the documents, so that Pakistan, who has been for years anyway, our BFF in Central Asia, they've been taking the anti-Taliban money that we give them and using it to fund the Taliban. Laugh at that, you chicken-loving hobo.
OMG.
OMG is right. That is like me taking a CBS paycheck and then promoting another network, which would be crazy. Shark Week on the August the 1st on the Discovery Channel. It's awesome. Anyway. Anyway, the Pakistanis are denying it. They're like, the Taliban bought these iPods with their own money. They made their money by mowing lawns made of opium. It's really weird. This is horrifying. Revelations like this, it's like when you break up with someone and then all your friends suddenly realize that they're classified information they should share with you, like about how much they hated your ex, and you're like, why didn't you tell me she was sleeping with all my friends? Well, you just seem so happy. And I like that thing that she did with her finger. Anyway, if you don't know that the WikiLeaks, this is it's a real thing. It's a website dedicated to distributing raw information. It keeps computer servers all over the world so that it doesn't have to answer to any government. And it's run by a shadowy figure named Julian Assange. Really? It's true. We got a picture of this guy? There. That's him. I'm like, wait a minute. That's the guy, the queer eye from the straight guy. What's his name again? What's that guy's name? What's his name? Carson Daly. Carson Daly, yes. Cressley. Carson Cressley? Yeah, all right. All right. No, shut up. Oh, no, now Carson Daly's going to be after me. Anyway, WikiLeaks, they say that the point of the site is to publish top-secret files and protect the people who leak them. Now, you don't confuse the WikiLeaks with Wikipedia, which is, I think, what some of you did. Now, Wikipedia is not as reliable. No one checks facts on Wikipedia. You look up my name in Wikipedia, it'll say I have 3 testicles and a wooden knee. Which is ridiculous. I have 3 wooden testicles. Wait. That's right, applaud my timber infirmity. Affirmative. Affirmative. All right. Now, right now, anyone can go to the WikiLeaks and read these 91,000 classified documents, but I'm like, who has time to read that? 91,000 documents? I can barely get through the instructions on a shampoo bottle. Rinse and then, oh, something else, I don't know. But what is clear from the documents is we don't have a lot of good options out in this area because Pakistan's lying to us, clearly. The Afghan government is more corrupt than a prostitute with a law degree. Mate, that's ridiculous. I should have just said lawyer. Oh, wait a minute, Craig, are you saying that? Are you calling all lawyers prostitutes? Well, for legal reasons, no, but yes. Anyway, right now in this region, though, in this whole region of the world, our biggest ally is Russia. Who've just got the BP guy going over there. And with all due respect to Russia, you're not the best place to get advice on how to win in Afghanistan, are you? I'm very upset by all this, but I can clearly see that I'm the only one. Oh, no, you're upset too, Jeff, right?
Oh, my.
Yes! Thanks for that searing political commentary, Jeff.
CBS cares.
Oh, yes. I'll tell you what CBS cares about. What you're about to see. The commercials. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the show where we celebrate Jeff Peterson went to Comic-Con and all I got with this lousy T-shirt, except I didn't even get Tootsie Fruits T-shirt. Are you implying by sign language that I'm a jerk, Jeff Peterson? All right. All right. Anyway, Jeff got us some photographs of his appearance there at Comic-Con. Here in the highly, breakthrough digital format of cardboard. There's Jeff Peterson there. He's talking. That's Katie, who works at CBS there. She's a lovely long arm Katie has. Look at that. And then there's Jeff talking to... That doesn't look like a geek to me, Jeff. What the hell?
Oh, my.
What the hell? Put that one aside. There's Jeff here at the CBS Cares booth. This is kind of weird. This is kind of like a political poster. Look at Jeff at Comic-Con right now. First robot president. This is... see, this looks more like... look, there you are. There's Jeff there.
OMG.
Yeah. And that's... Look who he's talking to there. Look, that's one of them stormtroopers that managed to get the weekend off from the Death Star to go and... And here's the one I'm most jealous of. It's the red carpet event, right? The Mythbusters, they're all there. Look, all the Mythbusters from the... right? Jamie, Tori, Carrie,
Yes.
Adam, Grant Imahara, Jeff Peterson.
Oh, my.
Yeah. That's an excellent CBS show, though, that Mythbusters. I love that show. I'm the Pakistan of late-night TV. What time is it, Jeffrey Peterson?
Let's enjoy some tweet mails.
Twitter. Tweet. Twitter. Chicken Vindaloo is good to eat. My name is Scooter. I'll fix your computer. I'm a happening guy and a dope troubleshooter. When you call tech support, you'll be talking to me. I got more patience than Mahatma Gandhi. And emails. Let's see, we got an email here from Nate in Tempe in Arizona. Nate's an American and got the papers to prove it. Anyway, And then it says, Dear Craig, I just graduated college and have to move back in with my parents until I find work. Will I be able to get a date? Yeah, you'll get a date right up to the point where you tell them you're living with your parents, and it'll go great. You'll be fine. It's all right. Are you in the basement? Girls love a man with his own basement. They love it. They think, you know, if you go to Comic-Con, you'll meet guys that live in their parents' basement. And some of them...
Put the lotion in the basket. Put the lotion in the basket.
This is from Lainey in Santa Barbara in California. Lainey says, Dear Craig, my boyfriend is trying to convince me to go sailing with him, but I'm terrified of the ocean. What should I do? Probably not go. I mean, you don't really need to send me an email to ask that, do you? Like, okay, I'm ready to go sailing. Got my little hat, my shoes, got sandwiches. Oh, what's that big wobbly thing? Oh, that's the ocean. That's involved. This is from Leah in Pine Grove in America. Leah says, Hi, Craig. Can you give me an idea for a tattoo? You bet I can. Here's one I always wanted to have, but I've never had the courage or the time or the body for it. But what I wanted to do is have a kind of fox hunting tableau on my back. An old English fox hunt, like the horses changes and you know, and they're all running across the fields and the fields on my back and everything. And then down here, the fox's tail just disappearing. So I look forward to seeing a photograph of that when you get it. This is from Zachary in London, Ontario, which is in Canada. Zachary says, Dear Craig, I lost a front tooth while playing floor hockey. What's floor hockey? Hockey on the gym floor? All right. Should I make myself sound tough by telling everyone I lost my tooth in a bar fight, or should I tell the truth? I think floor hockey sounds quite tough. Plus, one thing I've noticed about telling people you're tough, they want to fight you. Because then they like to measure how people who are genuinely tough think, oh, this is a tough person, excellent, now I'll be able to measure my toughness by fighting this other tough person. Hence, voila! Any of you boys want a drink of spring water?
Oh, my.
All right, very quickly, this is from Christina in Portland, Oregon. Christina says, Craig, I like this guy, Vinny. How do I ask him out without sounding like a dork? His name's Vinny. You go, hey. Hey. And he'll go, oh. Hey. Oh. Tutti frutti. All right, we take a break. We'll be right back with stuff. Welcome back. Sorry, I just have to rearrange my cuff. I had my shirt off during the commercial break, showing the studio audience something I can do with my pecs. Pick up nickels. My first guest...
Jeff won.
No, never mind, Jeff. My first guest tonight is in a big giant movie. He's a big giant movie star, so it all works out well. It's called Dinner for Schmucks. It's in theaters on Friday. Please welcome the adorable Steve Carell, everybody. Steve. sensational. Have you been
thanks.
working on your, I mean, your upper chest?
Just right there, that's it.
I mean, it's really, it's buff.
Thank you.
It's like, oh.
Yeah, that's the sound I make when I do it.
Really?
Yeah.
Are
You
you
should see me. And the flies, I go, whoa.
Really? Mm-hmm. Do you do the upside down ones? What are they called?
I do the upside, they're called the upside down ones.
The upside down ones?
I go to the gym and
Right.
I make a lot of noise.
Right.
Because I want people to see me lifting weights.
That.
Do you ever see those guys that try to lift like 1,000 pounds?
Yes, why do they do that?
I don't know.
You're going to hurt yourself doing that.
Things are popping out.
Yeah. That's what I'm there for. That's the only reason I go to the gym, for things popping out. There with my binoculars. Even although we're indoors and it's quite a small room, I still carry binoculars so people know I'm a pervert.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Especially when they're wearing spandex, you just see it go, boop.
Is that what happens?
Yeah.
Does that ever happen to you?
A hernia? No, I've never gotten a hernia.
Right. Everything fine downstairs? Okay,
Yep.
good.
Yeah.
Everything regular?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Think of me as a doctor. A very bad doctor.
All right.
All right then.
During the commercial break, you can
Yeah,
make
no,
me
I
cough.
can't. I forgot to do up my cuffs. I can't believe I've gone this far into Monday's show and not done my cuffs up.
I have no response for that.
No, that's all right. How's the Dinner for Schmucks movie? I'm going to enjoy it when I see it.
It's really funny.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's you know Jermaine Clement from Flight of the Conchords?
Yes, of course.
He's in
yes, Jermaine. Yes.
Yes.
He's hilarious.
Yes, Jermaine.
Jermaine, yeah. I'm sure he loves it when people say that to him all
You
the
know
time.
what? I always thought it was Jermaine, but it's Jermaine.
Oh, Jermaine, right.
Jermaine. He's fantastic. Zach Galifianakis, obviously.
Very funny.
Very funny.
Very bushy beard.
Yeah. He's a great actor. He's a
Very,
really
very good
fine
actor,
actor.
yeah.
Paul Rudd, of course.
Yeah, very good.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Third movie we've done together.
He smells very nice. Have you noticed
He
that?
does.
He does, yeah.
You know what, though? He has a big bushy beard now. Because
Really?
he's doing another
On
movie.
his face?
On his face.
Right.
And it smells like a bird. You know, like when a bird lifts its wings.
Oh, I live for that moment.
And you smell underneath the wing. That's what his beard smells.
How do you get so close to birds? That's part of your magic charisma, that you can go into the forest and get so near birds that you can smell under their wings.
Well, they're animated birds, and it's and they just flock to me, and
They help you. They help you do things around the house.
They do.
That's lovely.
They dress me. My animated birds just fly to me.
They
and
dress you
me.
very well.
Thank you.
They do. You look
Thanks.
very good. They get the tie on and everything all done up with your cuffs.
Thank you.
Yeah. I wish I had birds to help me do my cuffs. How are things at the office? Are you leaving?
I am. I'm leaving. This is my 7th season coming up.
Right.
So I will
Leave at the end of that season?
Leave at the end of that season.
Well, what are you going to do, man?
I have no idea.
I see. But the office is going to keep going.
Of course,
Because
yes.
Mindy is in the office. I like Mindy very much.
She's fantastic, yeah.
And all other people in the office, too. I like them, too. but-
Great writing staff,
Yeah.
great ensemble. Yeah, it's going to be.
So why are you leaving then?
I don't know.
All right. Well, we're doing something for 7 years.
Honestly,
it's a long time.
to spend more time with my family. That's really.
That's usually what politicians say when they get caught doing something with their peepees.
Really?
Yeah. When a politician gets caught doing something with his peepee, or, you know, in an airport bathroom, he says, well, I'm retiring, but not because of what you think, just to spend a little more time with my family.
Really? Does
That's
it
what they
sound
say.
that cliche?
No. I'm just saying, it's not that, obviously, with you.
Well,
Is it? Oh. Going to the gym, big weights, things pop out. You know, one thing leads to another. Why not?
exactly.
I
No,
see.
that is truly the reason, and I want to honor my contract, and I really love the show, and I've
It's a
loved
great
doing
show.
it. It's so much fun, and my best friends are there. But I just feel like it's time. The show's going to be great. The show's
Yes,
going
no,
to
it'll be. I mean, you're great in it, but they'll be fine.
They're covered.
It's very difficult for me to compliment you and at the same time say it's okay for you to leave. I just noticed that there. You put me in a very bad Hollywood position because it was saying, "Oh, you're great on the show, but they'll be fine," means, well, pick a side, Craig. You know what I mean?
You know, what you have to say is, it'll never be the same. How dare you leave? You're ruining it.
That's what I meant.
Right.
You didn't get that? That was the subtext of what I was saying.
No,
Yeah.
I sensed that.
No, that's
I
good.
sensed that.
What kind of family do you have? Do you have a very large family and pets? And
Yeah, huge. 2
yeah.
kids.
2 kids?
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Yeah.
Overwhelming.
Yeah, that must be a lot. And then are you planning on adopting any?
No,
Okay.
we weren't.
Okay.
We weren't planning on adopting anymore.
But you're going to have to now that I've brought it up.
Okay. 7, 6, and 9 are their ages.
Oh,
So
I
they're-
thought you meant that was the amount of people you were going to adopt.
No. No, they're 6 and 9. So they're a really fun, good
It's great. Yeah, my
age
son
right
is
now.
9. It's very, very, yeah. It's
a great
going
age.
into 4th grade now, eh? Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
Medieval pageant grade, 4th grade.
Is that what they do in 4th?
Yeah,
Medieval
I think
pageant?
so, yeah. I'm looking forward to it because I grew up in a medieval pageant, sort of.
Did you?
Kind of. You know, I grew up in Scotland in the 1970s. There was lots of chainmail and rickets. You know Ricketts, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Don Ricketts, he was in the...
Ooh la la.
Oh, hello, Jay.
Hey,
yeah,
Jeff.
oh, there you are. Yeah. You woke up...
Hi.
Yeah. Maybe you could... He's a skeleton with no genitals.
I am familiar.
He looks like he's pleasuring himself. If you wait quietly... It's a very odd thing.
It's amazing how much expression he has.
He's having a fabulous time.
There's no skin, but he's incredibly expressive.
I know. He's like many of the people that you meet in Hollywood.
That's true.
Yeah. There is no facial muscle at all, yet they can still convey their feelings.
Yeah.
So where are you going to spend more time with your family then? Are you going to travel the world in a camper?
I have. That's a great idea, actually.
Why don't you? Yeah.
To, rent one of those big RVs and just go. Wow,
drive.
would we hate each other by the end of that?
Yeah, you probably would, yeah.
But yeah, that would be fun. I don't know. I just want to be able to enjoy. They're growing up so quickly,
I know,
and
it's
that's
so
a cliche
fast.
too.
It's terrifying.
It is terrifying, and so you turn around, and I just don't want to turn around and have them be adults and have missed out on that. So
Well, okay. Well, good for you. That's good. Are you going to be all right for money?
yes, yes.
Oh, yeah. Good for you. Yeah, no, that's nice. No, that's nice. The NBC, they pay a lot, don't they, over
Yes,
at NBC?
they do.
Yeah,
They've been
This
very
is
kind.
CBS here.
Yeah. How's it
Yeah.
going?
Well, I ain't retiring anytime soon, let me tell you that. There's no me spending more time with my family unless they want to come to work and help out. Now, the Dinner for Schmucks movie, I'm telling you why I'm quite... Wasn't it a French movie originally, that movie?
Yes, Dîner de Con, and this is loosely based on that. It's the same premise. The premise is essentially Paul plays a character. He's an up-and-coming executive, and in order to get ahead in business, he's invited to this dinner in which he needs to invite the biggest idiot that he can find, and whichever executive can bring the biggest idiot gets the biggest promotion.
What kind of a firm is this?
It's terrible.
Yeah.
It's reprehensible, really.
It is. It's awful.
It's such a mean conceit. But the movie itself is not that at all. It's actually very, it's funny and it's uplifting and
Is there a dog in the movie?
Is there a dog in the movie?
Yeah. I've got this new thing. I only see movies if dogs are in them. There's probably a dog in some scene somewhere, like a dog goes nuts or something.
Oh yeah.
See?
There's the whole. There's that dog scene when I pet the dog.
Well, I think you might have a hit in your hands, mister. Yeah.
And the dog's name is
Mr. Crunchy?
Mr. Crunchy.
Right. Well, how did you manage to get him? He's in all the movies now. Yeah.
He's very good. He's very consistent.
Mr. Crunchy?
Mr. Crunchy.
Yeah, he'll
Yep.
poo wherever you tell him to. That's his talent. He's much like Quentin Tarantino in that regard. I don't know why I chose Quentin. He's my friend. His name just popped into my head. I don't know why.
Interesting correlation.
Yeah, I don't know. In fact, I know Quentin a little bit. I've never seen him poo anywhere, although I've never asked him. Maybe I should.
You should ask.
Yeah. Do you know him?
No, I've never met him.
I think you'd get along well with
I'm
him.
a big fan.
Yeah. He does the good films. Yeah.
Yep.
Not enough dogs in them, though.
No, I love films with dogs too.
Yeah, I do. Did you see Hotel for Dogs?
No. No.
Wasn't that good? Surprisingly, not as good as you'd think it would be, given that it was about a hotel for dogs.
Did you see Dog City?
Dog City?
Yeah.
No,
It's Dog City.
Dog City? No, I didn't see that. Did you see Dog Day Afternoon?
Yes.
No dogs in it at all.
I know. How ironic was that?
What the hell is going on here?
You know what?
Thanks a lot.
That is
Patino.
misrepresentation of the movie. It's like, you call it Dog Day Afternoon. I want to see a dog,
I want
damn
some
it.
dogs. An afternoon of dogs during the day, robbing a bank.
I asked for my money back on that movie.
How did you do?
I said, there are no dogs in this.
And what did they say?
They told me to shut up.
Yeah. Those people at the Academy. Yeah. Well, we're out of time then, Steve.
What?
Yeah. Wow, nice work. You really will be all right, won't you? Yeah. Fancy finishing up with an awkward pause? I like to save the awkward pause for the real fine actors.
I would love to.
All right, then. I've moved into sexual ambiguity now.
Hi, Tim. We switched phones. I need to talk to you. Julie has to go to that brunch. Okay. Oh. Hi, Tim. Me again. I just realized you can't get my messages. My password is PASSWORD. Okay. No. God! You can't get that message either. Why am I...
Welcome back, everybody. My next guests are an indie folk duo performing Don't Look Back from their new album, Volume 2. Please welcome back to the show, She and Him, everybody. She and Him.
Orpheus melted the heart of Persephone, but I never had you. Followed you back to the end of the path, but I never found the door. You can work to save your love, you can bear it from the earth
Well, it's that time of night where, you know, the guests have come and gone. Well, can you grow up? Is there any way we could get through this show one night without a double entendre? Every time I even say anything, there's all sorts of snickering. Oh, come and go. Oh, ah. Anyway, I'd like to thank my guests for being so gracious here this evening. Lovely Steve Carell and she and him. I'd like to thank them. I'd like to thank them, but I'm not going to. Because to do so would seem like I was somehow in their employ. And I'm not. I'm owned by one person, CBS. I know what you're thinking, Craig. CBS isn't one person. It's a conglomerate of, it's a giant faceless corporation. And you're right. I can't argue with that. So you win again. Till next time. There may not be a next time. Why? I might not watch the show again. Well, you don't have to. No one's making you watch. Well, I suppose the fact that your cable's not working is... No, I had a good time on the show tonight. I feel bad that I didn't get to Comic-Con, but I feel good that we had a giraffe tonight and didn't explain it in any way. Oh, crap, I just did! Don't you hate it when you explain your giraffe by accident? You must have heard the euphemism, explain your giraffe. You never heard that? People say, no, I'm just going to explain my giraffe. It means masturbation.
Get it?
Not really. Anyway, look, I had a great time tonight. If you join us tomorrow, that'd be awesome. But if you have to explain your giraffe, I understand. Good night, everybody. Good night.